$355 million for doing a perfect job.
Plus $100 million in interest.
This judge, the animosity, the way he looked at my father in the courthouse was horrible. I've never seen such hatred in anybody's eyes.
The scale and the scope of Donald Trump's fraud is staggering.
Would you pardon Donald Trump if he was convicted of a crime in federal court?
I would pardon Donald Trump.
I didn't even know there was a sneaker con, quite frankly. Never heard of this thing before, but all I know is Trump went into Philadelphia and got cheered.
There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Soda.
I want to talk about advertising in 2024.
Donald Trump knows what he's doing, and if we want to talk about connecting with young people, maybe not the worst idea in the world.
Because by God, they're coming for you. Hell yeah. Woo! Put them truck nuts on that truck and let's go to town, boys. That's his demographic.
I'm an OBGYN in Texas and a mother of 3 wonderful children. Having this beautiful, messy, chaotic, but wonderful family, it's the joy of my life. I never thought that I would need an abortion for a planned pregnancy, but I did. 2 years ago, I became pregnant with a baby I desperately wanted. At a routine ultrasound, I learned that the fetus would have a fatal condition and that there was absolutely no chance of survival. In Texas, you are forced to carry that pregnancy, and that is because of Donald Trump overturning Roe v. Wade. The choice was completely taken away. I was to continue my pregnancy, putting my life at risk. It's every woman's worst nightmare, and it was absolutely unbearable. We need leaders that will protect our rights and not take them away. And that's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
So we're in a situation here where we only have so much money. We damn sure don't have as much as the Republicans. They're getting billions and billions of dollars from their corporate friends and from Trump's casino friends in Las Vegas.
It's hard to pin stuff on it. You think it's all Greg Abbott and like Ted Cruz. I mean, I wish.
Although I think Dobbs did change that, right? Because now if you live, particularly in any state that has Republican legislature, has had a Republican governor, you are one election away from an abortion ban in your state. But I think federal ban that looks just like the Texas law.
The reality is we need to make it count. And if every ad doesn't have the words adjudicated rapist on the screen, then we fucked up.
America demanded change.
Donald Trump wins the presidency.
And change is what we got.
He's cognitively impaired. No, it's really the opposite. It's total genius. You know that. It is. It's total genius. November 5th will be our new Liberation Day, but for the liars and cheaters and fraudsters and censors and imposters who have commandeered our government, it will be their judgment day. Their judgment day.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Now, where did I hear that before? Oh, right, Bane.
But no, there's no cognitive problem. If there was, I'd know about it. Who made the best speech? And if I keep introducing people, I'm not going to win it this year. I've won it like 9 years in a row, right? They'd much rather see Biden as president. And I agree with him. I'm being indicted for you, the black population. I am being indicted for a lot of different groups.
The ad war is going to be important, but it's not going to be as important as you calling up your friends and family. They don't want to hear it, but you need to make them. If you want to volunteer, here's a place on the screen where you can volunteer. They will send you to a needed work for democracy in your own area.
You heard the J6 hostages, didn't you? You heard that. And I will tell you, there's never been in the history of our country a group of people treated the way they've been treated. There's never been anything like it. We can do you can do anybody you want. I'll take anybody.
check out this message from SNL. Because Saturday Night Live set the tone. They did it in the last election, and they're going to do it again.
My name is Davis, and I'm stupid.
Hi, I'm Joanne, and for as long as I can remember, I've been a stupid person.
I'm Skip, and my parents were both stupid. I'm stupid.
Not that interested in locking up Hunter or Joe Biden, but the other side would lock up every one of us if they could, so let's go. Let's effing go. Let's take them out. Let's put them behind bars.
All of them, Pelosi.
All of them. Every Biden. Dr. Jill. She's not a real doctor. How long has she been practicing on patients, telling them that she's an actual doctor?
1 in 5 U.S. adults live with a mental illness or learning disability.
And we are not that. Believe me, they checked.
I'm just plain stupid.
I always knew I was different.
Democrats need to get the message. My God, making an ad is not that hard.
And I'm thrilled to be here tonight with crooked Joe Biden's absolutely worst nightmare. Hundreds of proud, black, conservative American patriots. They shouldn't be doing well because, honestly, they've done a lousy job for you. They've done a lousy job for you. They've done a lousy job for everybody. But for black Americans, they have done a very poor job.
Things that were obvious to everyone else were always very complicated for me.
Jokes have to be explained. Movies have to be explained. Foods have to be explained. Slowly.
If you want strong borders, safe neighborhoods, rising wages, good jobs, great education, and the return of the American dream, then congratulations, you are a Republican. It's pretty simple.
Most people, like me, go their whole lives without ever knowing they're stupid. But we're everywhere. We drive your buses, we run companies.
I write laws, and I don't even know what I do.
I got indicted for nothing, for something that is nothing. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And ladies and gentlemen, the best is yet to come. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Being stupid is not a choice.
It's not a choice.
It's a choice.
Just because you are a stupid person doesn't mean you don't have a voice.
This is Donald Trump, hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington. He actually once said, I'm the greatest president in the history of our country. And I said, does that include Lincoln and Washington? He said, yes. And now he's got me down as the greatest president in the history of our country, including George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. I think I've done more for the black community than any other president. And let's take a pass on Abraham Lincoln because he did good, although it's always questionable, you know.
So get out there.
Get out there.
And vote.
And vote. Let your voice be heard. Vote.
Vote.
I'm stupid, and I vote.
I vote, and I am very stupid.
Good. These lights are so bright in my eyes that I can't see too many people out there. But I can only see the black ones. I can't see any white ones, you see? That's how far I've come. That's how far I've come. That's a long way, isn't it? The mugshot, we've all seen the mugshot. And you know who embraced it more than anybody else? The black population. It's incredible. You see black people walking around with my mugshot. You know, they do shirts and they sell them for $19 a piece. It's pretty amazing.
Who is he? Hallie James Almost? I see black people.
Stupid vote counts as much as anybody else's.
And sometimes way more, like in my county.
So don't let them stop you.
Don't let them confuse you.
Somebody will say something, and then somebody will say something else. It's just too much.
Unlike racist Joe Biden, I've spent my entire life working hand in hand with black Americans to create jobs, build buildings, invest in our communities. I want to tell you, a black worker is a great worker.
You can vote. You can buy a gun.
You can buy all the guns.
I watch one channel, and I get so mad.
Former President Trump has indicated to senators that he does not want us to solve the problem at the border
He wants to lay the blame for the border at Biden.
Son's wife is a smart person. She's tearing us apart. Vote.
Get out there.
Vote every day if you have to.
It's not like they ask if you're stupid.
6 men have been charging that brutal attack caught on camera.
A shocking act of violence.
2 NYPD officers beaten in Times Square.
And the idea that someone running for president would say, please hurt the country so I can blame my opponent and help my politics is a shocking development.
Do you think this is what he wants, the issue, Donald Trump? This is why he's doing it?
I think the border is a very important issue for Donald Trump. And the fact that he would communicate to Republican senators and congresspeople that he doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden for it is really appalling.
The caravans, that was another name I came up with. I come up with good names. Longtime politicians come to see me, sir, could you give a name to my opponent? I said, how long are you a politician? 28 years, sir. You can't come up with your own names, but I do.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Just go for the jugular.
Like say he was, first of all, he was found not guilty or not liable for rape. It was sexual assault, not rape. And second, you can be guilty of rape and still a person can be a wacko.
Nobody should have to learn things if they don't want to.
I like elephant.
I want a candidate that smiles at me.
The computer screen said, prove you're not a robot. So I cut myself.
You say, and again, this has become very famous in this video, I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. That's what you said, correct?
Well, historically, that's true with stars.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the pussy?
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
And you consider yourself to be a star?
I think you can say that, yeah.
My screen time is 14 hours a day, but they don't know I have another phone.
Vote.
Vote.
Volt.
Dance.
Vote. For a tall man.
A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room.
Vote, because they give you a sticker and you can put it anywhere.
And tell the truth. That's all we have to do. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Because all they're gonna do is lie through their fucking teeth. Come on, man. Adjudicated rapist. That's a fact. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, if anything, he's gonna get more vocal.
And angrier.
And crazier.
And with all his crimes, there's bound to be a trial at some point. And maybe Trump will represent himself in court. Okay, I gotta stop getting my hopes up.
And then, who knows, maybe Donald and Ivanka will run together in 2024.
What is wrong with you?
Bro, I was just throwing it out there.
Now it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna hate you for it.
Would be hilarious, though.
Paid for by Trump Addicts of America. You know he's bad for you, but it's hard to imagine life without.
Appraisers say that. That's not me saying it. The biggest broker in Florida said it. Wait till you hear about the unconstitutional gag order. That's going to be great. The this judge, he gagged. He doesn't want me to talk. You're not allowed to talk. Because when you hear me talk, you'll say, oh, wow, this is a corrupt system.
People showed up with, I guess they had these ready, going out of business signs. You have to love New York. Now, see, now that's a President's Day sale, right?
Father built the skyline of New York City. And this is the thanks he gets?
New cologne, Trump Victory 47 with a golden head. It's like a dildo on top of a dildo. It's,
Yes, we need him. He's a Christian. He's a good, honest man. They're after him for no reason. Go out and vote for Trump. Vote Trump. No paper. Go out and vote for Trump. He's a good man. Look at his family. They're all good kids. All good kids. Yes.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Abraham Lincoln, of course, if you negotiated it, you probably wouldn't even know who Abraham Lincoln was. I've always said I could be more presidential than any president in history, except for Honest Abe Lincoln when he's wearing the hat. Honest Abe Lincoln. They say he got the worst press of anybody. I say I dispute it. They always said Lincoln, nobody got treated worse than Lincoln. I believe I am treated worse. Happy.
Is it this one?
Is a disaster. We are destroying our country. We're going to change that fast.
Rough 4 years.
You can say that again.
Losers. James Webb. I don't remember the name. I don't remember ever buying something for myself.
Do you recall what years you were married to Ms. Maples?
I mean, I don't remember that. Okay, as good as my memory is, I don't remember that. But I have a good memory.
So you don't remember saying you have one of the best memories?
I don't remember.
That's the high-functioning candidate from 9 years ago, unable to recall if he has a good memory.